We went out for a little bit of a day trip, went to Roppongi, which is not an area we typically go to. But starting from July 3rd all the way up until September 23rd, it's almost over, but we were able to check it out just in time, is a clamp exhibition. Like the manga group, clamp, like that clamp. They're doing an exhibition over at the National Art Center. The way you're squinting, oh my god. So you might be familiar with this. This is a pretty popular destination, like a tourist destination. They have lots of cool exhibits, but even if you're not there to check out any art galleries, I think it's still a pretty cool place to check out just to like look at. It's got some really cool architecture, and you might recognize like this cafe scene from the Makoto Shinkai movie Your Name. Like it was featured briefly in that film for like a tiny bit. So there's like so many people at the museum today that even if you already have tickets, because you can buy the tickets early, you can buy them online. Even if you already have tickets, like you have to wait in like an additional line. So you show up and you grab like, I don't know, I guess like a ticket that'll tell you like when you can get in. And we're like 2,000 people behind. So we have to wait like 2 hours just to like get in, even though we've already paid for our tickets ahead of time, which is kind of crazy. But I guess I can kind of see why it gets to be a popular exhibition. So we're here at a cafe just to kill time in the meantime. To kill time in the meantime? To kill time. Okay, so somewhat understandably, they don't allow video in the exhibit at all. Like, I get it. So this is what the exhibit looks like. This is like the map of the exhibit. You would start from color and you would move to love, then adventure, then magic, phrase, and imagination and dream. It's only in the color area that you're not allowed any kind of video or photographs at all. They just like won't let you. Once you get over to love and onwards, you still can't take any video, but you can take photos as long as it's only from your smartphone. There was a rule that said photographs are allowed, but specifically only from smartphones. I guess they just think that smartphones have bad cameras, or I don't really know. But this is pretty much what the exhibit looks like. So there's just a lot of like manga panels or art panels, pages from different works on the wall. Famous scenes, famous quotes, a lot of like memorable moments, I think, from these series if you're a fan. Each area, so like love is kind of like themed around like that particular, theme from their manga, like love. And then adventure, likewise, magic, and likewise. So once you get to like phrased, there's like a lot of quotes on the walls and everything of like memorable phrases from like their series. At least I assume, like I'm assuming these are like popular phrases. But I kind of really enjoyed Imagination, like the second last section of the exhibition, which just had like a timeline and kind of like all of their works just on the wall. So like when were they published, where were they published, and you could see physically like the tankobon, like the book, the volume. The last part, like the last section of the gallery, is just the one that's called Dream and only had this piece of work. That was it. This whole that whole section, it was like a big room that just had this one piece in it, and that was it. All right, so we're out. We just finished the whole exhibition and then made our way back down to the lobby. We were there for like an hour, maybe? Somewhere around there.
Probably closer to like an hour and a half, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like super big, but there was just like a lot of stuff to look at, and we spent a lot of time kind of looking at stuff. But now that we're out, what do you think? Like, what did you think of the whole thing?
I thought it was cool. I like they had this one section where it lined up all the clamp works according to like the year they were released, and it had like all the different volumes. So yeah, that was really cool. And they also had a section that showed like the original, I don't know what you call those, like the original pages, the art.
Yeah, just
and like the text pasted on.
The original panels, yeah.
Yeah. So that was super cool to look at, but it was also really crowded, and I mean, I can understand people wanted to take their time looking, but if we had like waited just behind all the people in front of us, it would have taken ages.
So we were there for like an hour and a half or something like that, but like there were parts of it that were like, okay, I don't think I'm that interested in this like manga, so I'm gonna kind of walk around it. But had we tried to look at everything for a little bit, then yeah, we've been there for a while. So this has been going on for like 2 months, and we're going to it now, just at the tail end. There is a few days left, so maybe you can swing by and like check it out just before it finishes. But it's almost done. So yeah, I guess that's it. Cool. See you later. Goodbye.